The following is a presentation of Muddy River Sports.
Welcome to another episode of Schuck on a Truck. I'm Muddy River Sports editor Matt Schuckman. This is brought to you by Schottenkirk Toyota. If you're looking for a vehicle, head out to Schottenkirk Toyota. They'll take care of you. And I think these guys are taking care of business right now as we head into district weekend. Joining me are Hannibal football players Ryan Ross, Noah Young. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys doing this. I know you guys have to get ready for district title game, so I don't want to distract you from the business at hand. But you guys are confident going into this, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we're real confident. I mean, we've been confident all year, even coming in to week one and got our butts kicked. I mean, that really set us back a little bit, but we built up momentum all throughout the season. I think we're at the peak of our confidence right now.
Noah, what's the attitude been like this week?
This week, man, it's just we know what we have to work for. It's win or go home. So, and I mean, last 10 games we've gotten better and better. So the confidence is also getting higher each time too.
Playing Warrenton on Friday night here. We're outside Porter Stadium as we record this. What is the atmosphere like on Friday night at Porter Stadium?
Oh, there's nothing that can beat it. I mean, I'm looking to go play college ball, and I'm just like telling my mom and dad, like, nothing's gonna compare to Porter. Like, it's home.
Yeah. When you get here early and you can start getting taped up and start getting ready, what are the vibes like?
It's different. It's the same each week, and I love it. Like, there's a routine, and everyone has their part in their job that they do each week, and everyone does it so well. It's exciting, and the atmosphere is just, there's lots of energy throughout everyone, fans and the team.
Does being part of the Hannibal football program come with that expectation that you're going to be playing for a district title every year?
Yeah, I mean, I think the expectation is if we're not playing for a district title, then there's something majorly wrong.
Yeah. And you guys have been there. You've been in the district title game. You've been deep into the playoffs. How much does that experience help you getting ready for this week?
It gives us a lot of confidence. I'd say somewhat veterans of it. We know what to expect and what the atmosphere, because it changes from regular season to districts. So,
and knowing you had to win last week, not only to stay alive, but to have a chance to come home. And when you found out it played out the way it did and you're going to have the game here, did it create more intensity, or what did it do for you guys that you found out you were coming home?
Oh, I mean, last week was a big game no matter what, because people were saying, oh, Hannibal could get knocked off this week. Hannibal, where they're kind of shaky. And I mean, it was just nice to go out there and take care of business, so we really were.
Obviously, you guys have been taking care of business all season long. What has been the key to success up front? I mean, both linemen, what has been the key to success for you guys?
We just know, I would say communication, but me and Ryan specifically, we've been next to each other for so long that we just have like this chemistry, and we focus and practice, and we both communicate with each other, and that's a huge part of it. We don't have to worry about if the other person's going to do their job. We know it's going to happen.
Yeah, and I think it's trusting the whole offensive line, and like throughout the week prepping to where Friday night comes, and it's just like muscle memory because we've done it so much during the week.
And you guys line up right next to each other.
Yeah.
Who's tougher?
Pretty even.
I'll let him answer that.
Pretty even. Okay, that's a good way to answer it. I'm sure as Coach Hoskins walks over to his car here as we're taping this, he might have a different answer. What do you think?
I don't know.
Which one's tougher?
They're both pretty soft.
Both pretty soft. I like that. I like it. You can pay him back later for that.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is Schuck on a Truck, brought to you by Schottenkirk Toyota. I'm Muddy River Sports editor Matt Schuckman, hanging out with Ryan Ross and Noah Young, Hannibal football seniors, heading into the district title game this week against Warrenton. Obviously, you guys are blessed to have played with one of the best players ever in this area in Aeneas. And everybody talks a lot about what Aeneas does well. What's something Aeneas doesn't do well?
It's hard to choose. He's a great guy. I mean, he's not just a great athlete, but he's a great teammate.
Nothing like putting you on the spot, right?
Yeah.
Well, he walked by earlier celebrating that you guys were on at this time. What's it been like to play with a guy of that caliber?
It's eye-opening. I mean, he gives us more recognition than we probably would have ever gotten if we didn't play with him. And he's really good about going out after the game. Like last week, I've read countless articles where he mentioned the offensive line and everybody that helped him throughout. He don't really take stuff on him. He spreads it out through the whole team.
Now, I know you want to play college football. Do you want to go on and play sports in college?
It's not the main goal right now.
Okay.
I'm loving just the high school football and committed to it, but we'll see what happens and rolls out.
So because of Aeneas, are you guys both going to be University of Notre Dame fans starting next year?
Might have to be, yeah. We'll be supportive.
I got a sweatshirt from when you could.
I figured. But that said, this team is a team. This isn't one guy, and I don't want to take anything away from what he's capable of. But if you don't have guys at different positions making plays and doing their job, this doesn't happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, we focus on everybody doing their 1/11th on the field. If one person messes up, I mean, that sets the whole team off. And you can't let bad plays spiral in a row, so we have to pick each other up when they do make bad plays.
And there were a couple plays, a couple miscues that week one, and that loss at Elias. How much did that spark you guys and ignite a fire to get better?
I mean, like you said earlier, Hannibal is known for being at district level and farther and being good. So the embarrassment of having a game like that, we knew that we can't bring the whole program down, so we had to get better.
I know a lot of people look at the offensive numbers and are wowed by them because you guys have put up a lot of points. Defense has done its job too. And if people forget about that, it's easy to overlook that. What has made the defense successful?
I think experience and communication. I think the communication this year is at an all-time high throughout the whole entire defense. I mean, we might struggle for a couple drives here and there, but I mean, we're going to pick it back up and try to get another 3 and out.
You guys know what it's like to play for a state title. You know what it's like to get to a state title game. What about this team makes you believe that it can do that? Are there any similarities to the team that went 2 years ago?
The aggression and the passion, I guess. You know, we every down of the game we're playing hard. Each guy is, and then just experience. You know, we've been there before, and we want that again. But the passion's there. We want it again.
We have 6 or 7 guys that started that whole year for us. I mean, that experience alone is like bar none to compare to anybody else. I mean, we know what it takes, but we're still going to have to go do the job.
And you can't get too far ahead. You can't start looking at playing for a title game until you take care of business this week, and then the next, and then the next. This week's, you got to go 1-0 this week.
Yes.
I know it's coach speak, but it's true, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, you guys better go get ready. I know coach is waiting for you. I appreciate you guys doing this.
Thank you.
Good luck on Friday night against Warrenton.
Sir, thank you.
Sir.
Awesome. For Ryan Ross, Noah Young, I'm Matt Schuckman. This has been another episode of Schuck on a Truck, brought to you by Schottenkirk Toyota.
Muddy River Sports. Our home, our sports.